Well, good morning. It's Saturday morning. The weather looked better today, so I thought I'd pop out today since I'm on my own rather than coming out tomorrow when it's supposed to be raining. But if you look at the sky around me, I'm not sure that was a wise choice. It's a bit windy, it's cold, and it's a bit grey, but there you go. Never mind, got waterproof skin. Anyway, so I'm back out. I'm on my birthday field, as I called it, again. Fingers crossed. I've got the sexy spade, I've got the Days 2, running the magnet program again. So we'll see how we get on. Nice to be out. Yeah, it's quite fresh, so get me walking and get me warmed up. Right, I'll catch you on the first good one. Well, there's a bit of iron here. Grunty, grunty, and then that belter. 79, 78, 79. So we'll have a bit of a dig at that. That's the first one, first hole. Sorry for the road noise. I'm not too far from a road here. See how we get on. Oh, it was out. Oh, it doesn't sound as good now, does it? Sounds pretty grotty now. Hopefully you can hear that. Yeah, I think you can. So it's in there somewhere. It does sound a bit fuzzy now. So 79, 80, look. Let's get down a bit, shall we? That's in this bit. Can you see it? Oh yeah, I think that's it, look. That was it, look. That was it, and it's a bit of lead. Oh, it's a bit of lead. Sorry, just have a look. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of lead. That's come off anything particular, but another bit for the chest, that, eh? Chunky bit of lead. Right, let's carry on. What a scratchy old signal, and then my heart stopped, and then it was a button. Look at that, a silver glint from the side, and it was like, just got that, I just saw that and thought, oh, look at that, silver. And it was a button. Look at that. There you go. Silvery anyway, so it's we're getting closer. That's about 2 buttons and a couple of bits of scrap, so there you go. Well, we'll carry on. Well, this one's very close to my favourite 63, but it's a 60, and that's a 61. 61. So we'll dig about here. Oh, hello, we'll go around it a bit. It's like digging past you, look. Oh, yeah, falling over. In the wind, it is windy today. It's quite a surprise. Thought it was going to be mild and light breeze today, but there you go. At least it's not raining, eh? Still down there, have I missed it? Probably this side of the hole, look. It's not an exact thing about finding stuff in a hole. And that's in there, look. 61. We'll cut this in half and see which half it's in. So, are you in? No? It's quite a good signal. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've narrowed it down enough to go and have a look then. Try and get the wind behind me. Let's get down there and have a look, shall we? Oh, where's that lump? There you are. So, Mr. Lump of Earth. Not in that bit, throw that back in the hole. Either of these bits? Oh, it's in that bit. Oh, in that bit, okay, so can you see it? That might be it, is that it? That's it, that. That is it. And what is it? Some sort of, not horse brass, but decorative brassy thing, I think. Sure I've found something like that before on here. Well, there you go. Could have been anything, couldn't it? But that's what it was. brassy, roundish, a nice number. So there you go. Right, let's find some more. No, this one was mid-80s, so oh, it's got a bit fuzzy now. It's weird, isn't it? Camera off and it sounds fine. Put the camera on, all of a sudden it's gone a bit fuzzy. It's a very strange thing that occurs between, probably there then, between initial find and then. Oh, it's down there somewhere. Can't be that worm nut, can it? You see the worm? There's Mr. Worm. Let's put him back in the hole. No, he's not metallic. There you go. Back in the hole, Mr. Worm. Right, let's see. Another worm. Back in your hole as well. Is that there? No. Right. Let's grab a few handsfuls. Onto this one. And see where it is. What is this handful? Okay, it's in this handful. So it did go a bit scratchy, so sadly I think it's not going to be. There we go. I think that's it. Oh. Yeah. And what is it? It's an I don't know. It's an I don't know. Some sort of stud. Hey, stud. Yeah, some sort of coppery stud. Look. Well, there you go. That's all it was. Surrounded by a load of worms. Good old worms. Right. More to come. Well, what about this one? 88. Oh, it's gone a bit funny now. It's a couple of times that's up now, isn't it? I'd thought that's a good signal. And then put the camera on. Well, did you stop and start again? Can't believe you stopped and started again. This flipping webcam. Anyway, can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, it is. It's a new 1p. Well, I had hoped for better. This is my 300th coin since I started metal detecting 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago. So I have a spreadsheet that I keep all of my finds logged on. And this humble little penny is my 300th coin. What year is it? Hold on, let's have a look, see if I can see. 90 something. Or was it 89? Either 89 or 87. Anyway, so woohoo! 300th coin. Shame it was a penny. Could have been a nice hammered or a silver Roman or something, couldn't it? Would have been lovely. But anyway, 300. That's a milestone for me. So yeah, that's one to say. Well done, penny. Right, let's carry on. Alright, see if the camera behaves itself this time for an 86. That is actually quite a nice signal. Quite clean and crisp. Not too much of the fuzziness. I don't want the fuzziness, do we? And there. Let's break it down a bit. There it is, in that box somewhere. In that box? In that chunk. Chunk of mud. This chunk of mud here. Oh, that was a good guess. First time. Oh, there it is, I think. Yeah. We found 2 of these last time we were out, didn't we? Little bullets. That's why they make such a good signal. The coating's coming off that one. There you go, that's what it was. It was a bullet. Right, let's carry on. Well, I thought this was going to be a shotgun shell, but it's just a little flat bit of metal, but it's quite nice. Got some little circling dot patterns on, which is quite pretty. So that's quite nice. Yeah, better than a shotgun end, eh? Right, more to come. Well, this was a mid-40s. It's not something you'd necessarily always dig, but look at that. That's a part of a lovely old buckle. That's probably would have been a spectacle buckle. That's particularly pretty. I'm finding that at depth. Still makes me feel I'm not missing too much, but yeah, that's nice. Shame it's not complete, but yeah, quite nice. Quite just good, nice old signs of activity. Right, let's carry on. Now, it was a very scratchy 71, but I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that may be part of a Roman coin. It's hard to make out, but it's a sort of right thickness. It's got a good edge. Just looks right, and it's got certain bits on it, but it could be just a blob of something. But I'd put money on that. But anyway, we'll have to clean it up and see when we get back. But that would be nice if it is. That's lots of Roman pottery in here, but very rarely anything else. So if that is, that would be good news. Right, obviously I'll clean it up and show you in the roundup. But fingers crossed. Oh, can't do it in these gloves. Fingers crossed. It might be a bit of Roman. Oh, some old stuff. Lovely. Let's carry on. Well, I may have mentioned this before when I found similar things, that my day job is actually to be involved in lighting in many shapes and forms, and I can't get away from it, can I? Out on a field, and there's what looks like a small bayonet cap. Not a big one, a small one. So B14, I think, if you're being technical. I'm pretty sure that's probably right. Oh, hello, it's even got markings like that. Might even be able to tell what make it is for the really sad people out there. Always wattages and all sorts of things. Oh dear. Well, for any of my lighting friends that get involved in stuff like that. Yeah, can't say GE probably. GE. R5W. 5 watt? Possibly. Could have been a 5 watt. Could have been some sort of oven lamp or something. Anyway, yeah, do change over to LED, folks. It's the way forward. Anyway, enough of the adverts, and back to the digging. Oh, don't yet. Well, just going back to the car, and then amongst all the trash, another coin. 301. That'd been better if that was 300, actually. That's a bit more. Oh, not sure. George, William. Sorry, car noise. Britannia, there she is. Going that way, which makes it older. If she's going to the left rather than going to the right. So, yeah, I think George William, something like that. Anyway, only 100 yards from the car, so back for dinner, and then other things on this afternoon. But yeah, so 301 coin. Right, let's carry on. Last couple of bits, otherwise it will be the roundup. See you soon. Well, good morning. This is the roundup from last week's dig. Looking at the weather this morning, it's snowing quite well, so I don't think we'll get out much this weekend. So might be onto the chess set. Anyway, and to show you the sort of stuff that we found, not a lot of scrap and some interesting bits, mostly a tale of broken things. But anyway, just show you a couple of things that went down. Obviously, bottle top, that's that light cap that I did bore you about, coming from my trade. I found a couple of these. These are ceramic. This was eyes only. I want to think whether it was one of those stoppers that comes out of a pop bottle back in the day. But yeah, ceramic ball. Not sure about that. If you have a thought, do let me know. This field's still producing Roman pottery. That's not Roman, obviously, but it was pretty. This is a lovely bit of rim. Again, as you walk around, you're finding bits of pot. Takes you back to Time Team days when they then have a graphic of showing what the pot looked like. You go, oh, it's a pot this big. But yeah, lovely bit of rim that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Anyway, eyes only. The usual smattering of rubbish, bits of lead and strange oddments. Quite bullet heavy today. Little tiny one, and then a couple of decent sized ones, and some casings, broken buckles. That's quite nice. It's got a bit of pattern on it as well. You can see that, but yeah, broken buckles. A big bit of sort of bronzy, coppery stuff that I don't know what the hell that is, but it was a good chunk anyway. Some sort of random thing. The shotgun ends as always. Again, always a button fest. Button. There's nice silvery ones, give your heart a bit of a stop. Something with a bit of gold gilding on. Broken ones, another more broken. I say tale of broken things on this time's trip. Little studs. He said, cracking little D buckle. Look at that little spectacle buckle. I think it's actually part of a spectacle buckle, but obviously another broken bit. Very last minute find, probably one of the last. That was George the Third. I don't know if I could just get his head. It's a fat-headed George the Third, which I think is a later one. Anyway, that was George the Third. Vaguely make out Britannia on the back, looking that way, which is the old way. My 300th coin, big whoop. But yeah, in whatever, what did I work out? 30 weeks. 30 weeks roughly I've been detecting, and 300 coins. So yeah, knock that down to, that's not bad. If I go out every week, which I don't, but you know, that's how it all worked out. So that is it. The humble penny is my 300th coin, but always nice to find a coin because I keep track of all my finds. And this little star, bless it, looked like a bit of lead when it came up, but as you expect it, a bit closer, and it's got the edge. There you go. So you can just see it goes around there. So that is the edge of a coin. And obviously been broken up in the plough. It's probably nearly 2,000 years old. So that's a little bit of a Roman coin. But nice to know that field with so much Roman pottery is actually still producing the odd bit of Roman metalwork, because there's not a lot in there. But yeah, that was a good dig as ever. Nice to be out in the field. Yeah, nice to be enjoying it. I hope you like the new intro. Do give me a comment and give us a like if you can. That'll be cracking. All right, we'll catch you on the next time. Cheers now. Bye.